Hey guys, it's your boy Porter here with more. Jesus Christ, what's freaking going on? It's your boy Porter here, and we're back. Yeah, that's right, we're back. Now this is my first Storytime video.
What about me?
And Peyton's here, right?
Yes.
And I'm gonna be telling you a story about. I'm gonna tell you a story about time. Well, I was just playing Fortnite one day, like Fortnite's a regular game. And then I come across, I joined my friend's party. And, actually, no, I'm not gonna share this story. Yeah, I'm gonna tell a different story. I'm in camp, I have summer camp, I have the YMCA,
Yeah.
It's supposed to be just a normal place, you can, do what you want, So one day, I was just, I was just talking to my friends at lunch, and then I was all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I was like, you know what, I hate JoJo Siwa, she's kind of ugly, And then my friends agreed with me, and then some kid, out of nowhere, throws his lunchbox across the freaking campus. If you don't know what this is, it's called anger issues. If you have anger issues that bad, I think you need to go to anger management class instead of summer camp.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, you see me killing this banana here. I know. I hate bananas. Yeah. But anyways, so, when he threw his lunchbox across the campus, the teacher came up to me and say, "Did you do anything?" and yada yada yada.
You mean counselor?
Yeah. The counselor came up to me and
Guys,
said, "Did you do anything?" or yada yada and yada yada yada. And I said, "No, I didn't do it. I didn't do anything." And so the kid continuously tries to say that I did something, that I'm doing something wrong, and that
seriously, that makes no sense when he was the one who did it. So he.
And then he basically accused me of making him close. He accused me of making him throw the lunchbox, but I just don't like JoJo Siwa. She is my personal opinion.
I know. I don't like JoJo Siwa at all. That's my opinion.
Peyton watches her.
No, I don't. I used to, but now I don't.
Well, as you see me popping off in this Fortnite match, yes, I did carry the squad. But anyways. Nothing, I'm talking about sister, guys. Don't worry. And then, so, he tried to accuse me of throwing it. And then, no, he didn't try to accuse me of throwing it. He was trying to accuse me of making me do it. He was saying that I did something to him. And then, eventually, the next day, I thought all of this stuff was over, And then, my friends kind of knew he had anger issues at that point. And then, that's going to be important in the story. You can already tell. But, well, my friend decided to, make us all stare at him awkwardly. And then we were just like that. And, that's just what people do. People look at other people. But then, he was like, "Why are you guys looking at me?" We didn't want to answer. It's okay if you don't want to answer,
Yeah.
We have the freedom of speech. It says it in the preamble of North Carolina, the state constitution. You have the freedom of speech. So you can say whatever thing you want. But you also I forgot what I was gonna say. But anyways, yeah, we were just kept staring at him. But we have the freedom to stay silent, so we don't have to answer him. So then he keeps saying, "Why are you looking at me?" And then he started screaming at the top of his lungs, saying, "Why are you looking at me?" And then the counselors came over, and then they're like, what are you doing? We were just looking at him. And then he was like, no, they weren't looking at me. They were like staring at me and being mean. And I was like, what? We never did that. I never said that to the teacher, to the counselor, because that would be back talk. I don't want to get in trouble. If you don't know, I don't want detention or a whooping. You know, it's kind of a bad boy reputation if you do that. But anyways, we kind of definitely knew he had anger issues. So we kept. So then he was crying and in tears at that point, like absolutely in tears. Like it was like I don't even know. But like at this point in time, like I don't know what the fudge he's doing, but like what? So the counselor told him to go to the office, and he did. And he went to anger management classes after that, and it was great because he wasn't at camp the rest of the year. So that was the end of that. Okay. Now my new story is kind of a little weird. So there's a kid named Everett in my class, and he has a major crush on one of my one person in my class, like a major one. So one day I was just sitting in class, and this was today, not one day. Like I know this at the start of my brain right now. I know it. But yeah, he has a major crush on Stella. So one day at snack, this was today. I don't know why I keep saying one day, but so he had two goldfishies, you know, and then he put them lip to lip. If you don't know what that means, kissy, 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 and then yeah, that was weird. Then I thought that was over, but then Everett pointed at Stella and he put a heart in his hand, so that was getting weird. And yeah, that's my story. Okay, now it's Peyton's turn. It's your story.
No.
It's your story, Peyton.
Okay, so let me think of one.
Oh, boy.
What should my story be? I have a lot of crazy. Okay, I have one. So, one day, I was just like 6 or 7. No, I was 6, I'm pretty sure. And I was just riding my bike like a normal kid. I already told this to my friend Porter. So, I was just riding my bike, how like a normal kid, like what a normal kid does, you know? What should his name be?
Deaf Boy McCoy.
No. His name is gonna be Jaden, okay? That's his name. So, Jaden was kind of mean, but he was my brother's friend. So I had to stay with him, too. Really? That one. I had to stay with him, too, because he was my brother's friend. He would steal stuff and, like, all that stuff.
Oh, no.
So, I was riding my bike.
He was such a meanie. I'm just going to tell his name. His name was Caden.
Okay. So, Caden, I think he really didn't like me, right?
No, I don't think he did.
Yeah, I don't think he liked me because I think Porter was like talking to me when he was over and stuff. He lived in our neighborhood, so that's why he did not like me. I think that was why. So I was just riding my bike, and I was going down like a hill, And he came up to me and pushed me off.
The freaking world, you know? Like,
No, like the bike.
You know what? You have to be careful with a lot of people. Like, doesn't mean I'm your melee. Bye-bye.
No, seriously, like I had. So, I didn't even see my skin. I just had a red knee. So, my mom was inside, so she didn't know about this. Like, she actually went inside every day. Because she thought that it would be, that we would trust that all of us could trust each other. Yeah, I know. That all of us could take care of each other. So, for me, Porter and Caden will just, make sure, tell, the cars, and I'll say, car when, they didn't know.
She witch. He was a witch. I have another story after this, and I'm going to remind you of Caden.
Wait, I have to finish my story. So, I went running, crying into the house.
And I noticed.
No, that wasn't when you saw it. It had a couple more days before you saw that. So, yeah. Yeah. One time you noticed, but the other two times
Oh God, there's a unicorn in my game, and if you don't know, that's 100% of the match.
So really, I went crying. My mom said, "What happened? What happened? Did you fall down?" And I'm like, "No, Caden pushed me." And then I'm sorry. She said, "Oh, I'm sorry, honey." And she gave me some Band-Aids and stuff. Just took care of me. You know, I was just really little. I could have been 5. Seriously, I was really little. I still had training wheels though, so I know that it was little. So I went and I just went back outside because my mom was out there. So, she didn't see anything, so that was good. So, the next day, I was also riding my bike, and Porter was playing with his friends. So I was going down, where, all the mailboxes were. So, it had houses, then it had this just thing of, mailboxes, you know, that. Where a lot of cars parked, so when they had family over. Our neighborhood was big and small, so we could go around the whole neighborhood. So that was cool. I think I was going to do that. Caden pushed me off again. But my brother really was, I was close to the mailboxes. He was close to the houses. We were still in the same place. He saw him push me down. And what he did was he got off of his bike, ran back to the house, and told my mom, our mom. And I was crying. Same thing. I couldn't even see my skin. It was just a red knee. You know? And really, I didn't trust Caden anymore.
I wouldn't either.
So the next day, I was riding my scooter. Porter wasn't near me. So yeah, I was on my scooter. that day I was pretty smart because I know that I could just jump off and run back home. So yeah. And I thought he was going to push me. But I was smart enough. I was really smart. I was in kindergarten, seriously. I was in first or second grade. I'm pretty sure I was in kindergarten or first, but I think I was in first. So I jumped off of my bike and ran just a little because I didn't know if he was going to push me or not. So, yeah. But that was really it that we saw Caden really, because he's been doing he did all that stuff to me, and that means that makes no sense, to hurt people when they are in it, when they didn't do anything or anything. So yeah, guys, do not do that to anyone. So now let's go on to another one of Border's stories.
So yeah, so you know that guy Caden, right? Yeah. So so we were just we were still bros, we were friends. This was before what happened to Peyton, and it's we both have Pokemon, and then if you know, there's no Mega Hoopas, that's not a thing. So well, he took one of my cards, and he said he left me a Mega Hoopa. I was young. I didn't know that was a thing. I thought it was actually a thing. So then, I try, I didn't know,
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then I went back and it said nothing about, even close to a Mega. It had bad, really, really bad. It had no attack. It was really bad.
And he knew that, so.
And, Kate knew it. So he basically just took my card. And I don't know about you, but he should get a freaking whooping about what happened. Whoa, my God. You know? So she get a whooping, At this point, this is what? I don't know what's even going on. I don't know why this is happening. I don't know what or why.
Porter, get away from me.
I don't know what or why this is happening. So I thought it was done with him stealing things from me. And then all of a sudden, when it was my birthday, I got a really cool Lego set, And then he freaking made me think a ghost took my Lego, But no, guess who it was? It was freaking Caden. And if you don't know, it's bad to lie,
I know.
It's just really bad to lie.
He was about 1 year older than him, or.
So yeah, basically, that's my stories with Caden. And then you would think that I have a weird enough life. Why would anything else happen in my life? No, you're wrong. Extremely wrong. Wrong. I have a very weird life. Very weird life. So one day, I was just playing Fortnite, And then all of a sudden,
Fortnite wasn't even a thing back then.
No, I'm talking about now. So all of a sudden, like I was just playing Fortnite regularly, and then Ever invited me to a party. So I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be cool. Like then I found Drew was in it. At this time, me, right now, me and Drew are pretty much best friends. But we used to absolutely hate each other. Like we hated each other. So we had a sniping 1v1. Like, we were all having fun, but then Drew started targeting me. And I kept like, no, my God, stop. And then, like, he didn't stop,